Yo, what is up? What is good, my quick crypto family and my coin factory family? We're back once more on a daily Kaspa and crypto live stream, and buckle up because some very bullish announcements have just come to light. Trump seemingly is finally pulling the trigger on getting crypto to become the driving factor in America, so to speak. We got a lot of major uppers in today's stream. We got a lot of information as well coming from the KII as well, which leaves me once more very bullish for what is coming to Kaspa. With everything I've seen regarding the KII have been extremely active recently, very active on Twitter, and it leads me to believe that in a sense they're hinting that Kaspa Takeover is imminent, inevitable, and will come very soon. And with what we're seeing now of crypto regulations, potentially we'll see that happening. And that could obviously be very bullish for Kaspa. As always, if you enjoy this stream, be doing these streams daily, leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. Greg, what's up, my man? First, welcome back to the stream, crazy world. What's up? Hope you had a very good day. And Crypto Gosu, yo. Hopefully you're all having a very good day. If you're joining the stream right now as well, welcome back. Another day, another Kaspa update. Now, to start off, we can see Bitcoin right now is valued just short of $105,000. We saw a little bit of a correction yesterday. We're now currently $104,648, currently up about 1% on the daily time frame. I think we're starting to rally a little bit based off the information that's just come through from Trump. I'm going to get into that in this stream, so not to worry. But what I wanted to highlight is that while everybody else was selling yesterday, BlackRock actually bought another $344 million in Bitcoin for its ETF yesterday. BlackRock continued to buy more and more Bitcoin yesterday when everybody else was selling, and now with the announcement coming through from Trump, we could potentially see another leg up for crypto. Of course, time will tell. I stated in my announcements before I went live today, I thought I'm a little bit late again, that we could see some stagnant behavior in the market for the next couple of days, and while there's still a possibility of such based on the next FOMC meeting, we also have updates from Trump that suggest we may actually see some very bullish catalysts coming through by the end of this month, leading into February as well. So much to look forward to. Right now, Kaspa is currently up 1.12% on the daily time frame, valued at 13.22 cents, and we're still holding strong within this level of support here between 13.3 to 13 cents in and around here right now, which is a good sign. If we could break above here, that'd be even better. I'm not holding my breath right now. I'm waiting to see where the months and days will go. But we've got a lot of big stuff coming for Kaspa very soon. We're going to get into that, all of that in this stream. KJI, what's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. I'm having a very good day. I can't wait for the day when all of crypto YouTubers talking about Kaspa is going to be glorious. 100%. There is going to be a time, I believe, in the future where the way everyone talks about Bitcoin, you'll see similar sort of discussions happening about Kaspa as well. The fact that it's adhering to Bitcoin's original vision, fair enough proof of work. And again, it will be scalable enough, fast enough, and cheap enough to be utilized throughout the whole crypto sector. The first piece of information here we got from Kaspa here. I haven't completely categorized this, so it may seem a little bit jumpy. I apologize, but first information we got here from Kaspa is Wallet 5 has just added another 6.4 million Kaspa, which is significant, and they are buying consistently. If you go on to Kaspa, I'm going to load it up right now. Here is kasfi.com. Or to go kas.fyi, you go to the top addresses right here. You can see we currently got 581,000, almost 582,000 addresses right now. We're seeing a good influx of addresses jumping onto Kaspa today, and we've seen this wallet again add another 6 million more Kaspa. We don't know who this wallet is. We suspected it was Binance, but we've now had some form of confirmation of such that it's not Binance. We don't know who it is, but whoever it is, they own almost 500 million Kaspa, which is a hell of a lot of Kaspa. In my belief, you'd only do that if you're on exchange. I mean, again, I could be wrong. I'm not a whale by that. We've got even this is a humpback. So they own a hell of a lot of Kaspa. I think this is going to be a major exchange. Who it is, again, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm optimistic, and this if you go check it out, go look at the exchange. We go on to Kaspalytics, which I'm also going to preload up now as well. If we go on to Kaspalytics, we can go and check out that wallet in particular and see exactly who. Well, we can see how much they've been accumulating and exactly when as well. You can see, yes, this wallet again, as Kaspa highlighted, every 3 days or so, we've seen this wallet add more and more. Back in March of 2024, we saw it add 150 million Kaspa, and then periodically adding more and more throughout, its whole time holding Kaspa. Had a dry spell for 2 weeks at the end of 2024 last year, and then it started buying up more again. It's doing it repeatedly every 3 days. Potentially they're leading up to a big listing. Also, we do know, or there's speculation again, that this wallet, being number 14, is speculated to be Coinbase's one. Of course, we'll have to wait and see. But again, we know exchanges are coming. It's only a matter of time. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. And we've got some big updates coming very, very soon from Crypto Matt here. Just a reminder to everybody here that the Kaspa and Binance mining pool incentives come to an end very, very soon. It ends in just 4 days' time. And then the payouts will happen within 14 days into their quote-unquote funding wallets. And of course, I have to wait to see what happens. But typically speaking, the belief is you can't, put it into a funding wallet unless it's a spot listing. So hopefully we're seeing a Binance listing for Kaspa very, very soon. And I'm optimistic about that much. Again, I'm not being emotional, be logical. It will happen when it happens. I think it will happen in due time. We can look right now at Kaspa in terms of volume right now. It's not the best, 72 million. It doesn't really incentivize. You'll see some tier 1 listings necessarily very, very soon. We can see the volume right now has been dominated by Gate, Mexi, and LBank all at the same. Although LBank has been reaching numbers of 40% in recent days and weeks. But Bybit right now up to 11%. So actually Bybit is not far off these top 3 as well right now, which is interesting. And again, KF confirmed. If these top exchanges, the likes of these 3 up here, Bybit, BitGet, and Kraken, are the ones with the majority of the volume, that is a key indicator the tier 1s are wanting to list. Of course, right now, it's number 4. Is that 11% is not bad, but equally the volume for Kaspa in itself is not great. So I'm patiently waiting, as we all are, for tier 1 listings. In continuation, next we've got Kaspa here. You guys don't know how much work the KF is putting into Kaspa behind the scenes, and we have already seen some signs of that, thanks to Johnny, for example. We mentioned recently in previous streams how, and even in my last video, I'm pretty sure I made a video on it. Go check it out. Well, go check out my channel. Yeah, I made a video on it yesterday, or a day or 2 ago, where basically I was just talking about the fact that thanks to what Kaspa built, thanks to the KF and what's happening right now, thanks to Johnny, we've got DWF Labs now, who are now working alongside the KF and therefore working alongside Kaspa. You've got IGRA Labs now, who are building a ZK based Ethereum rollup on Kaspa's platform as well. So the KF are doing all this sort of work, which is very, very important. And there's a lot more coming through that, again, we're just not sure of it yet because they're working behind the scenes. But, I mean, Jim asks here what's happening, and Capital puts out ledger integration funded by them, new developers funded, new market makers, conference funded, basically pouring money into everything that will promote Kaspa. This is even stuff, and there's even stuff he doesn't know about. So what KRF are doing right now is beyond imagination, and this is the crucial things that, again, will help promote Kaspa, get his name out there, and get these major partnerships. Well, again, because Kaspa's a fair enough proof of work, open source, decentralized, I need to change the way I'm wording it. It's not actually partnerships. You have the likes of DAG Labs, not DAG Labs, I've just completely lost train of thought. DWF Labs, who are in partnership with the KEF, but it's not exactly with Kaspa. But yeah, so I'm not saying promote stuff to get people to build on top of Kaspa, to get more adoption coming to Kaspa, which will help Kaspa's adoption, and therefore likely its demand and price going up as well. Next up, we got here, and this is where this part where the KR starts talking a lot more. There was talk about it recently today, and people showed us from our community that President Trump was on hold today to call with the El Salvador's pro-Bitcoin president. And CT replied to this saying all the presidents will be talking about how to adopt crypto very, very soon, if not already. And it's got a lot of sources to cover in this video, showcasing many, high net worth individuals and governments and you name it, who are all ultimately just talking about the significant surge about to come through to crypto. So again, this is very, very early, and the KR applied here. For Kaspa, we looked at the legislation in El Salvador regarding Bitcoin. The characteristics of Kaspa mean there's possibility for grandfathering it in, as it is not a crypto company token, but a true cryptocurrency. So KRI is ultimately now, like I said, I've been seeing it all today, just flooding Twitter as sort of like their market maker role, just saying Kaspa is a cryptocurrency, it's not a company. It can do what Bitcoin can, if not better. And I've been seeing it all the time. And this is one of many sources I have, which for me, combine all these sources together, leads me to the impression that KRI are trying to say Kaspa is going to take over very, very soon. That I'll come to a little bit later on. I'm trying to find, unfortunately I did not organise these sources today, which is a bit of a problem from my other half. But next one here, we got it from the YZI Labs, which is actually just Binance Labs, but it's been rebranded to YZI Labs. And the KII has now asked, let's discuss a collaboration between KII, so we can ensure we have a lot to talk about from BlockDAGs for digital twinning. So yes, they're just saying, YZI Labs, congratulations on your rebranding, come talk to us so we can now promote Kaspa to you. So again, while maybe just insignificant to some part of things, this stuff stacks up. And we've already seen the influence that KII already has. They're the reason why Kaspa is currently in talks with Coinbase, to which we do have an update about this as well. Quite a lengthy one from the KII, which is here. No, it's not that one. That's the next one. This one. Where is it? I apologize. I should have had this preloaded up. Yeah, this is embarrassing as anything. Okay, maybe I deleted it by accident. It was basically just talking about. Let me find it because I know I did save it. I apologize again. This is one of the messiest streams I've had. I was very, caught up in what I was doing, and I just again. But KII again, they're the reason why Kaspa again is in contact with Coinbase, and they made this announcement earlier today, which is, you can read it how you will, but this is obviously it's Jim here just saying the difference between Kraken and Coinbase is Brian Armstrong pretends his company stands for economic freedom and says Coinbase does free listings, but they ignore Kaspa. And for what it's worth, he said one of his friends who worked for New Cipher said it was easy to get listed on Coinbase because they just had to pay Brian Armstrong to get listed. And that's the problem once more. These exchanges, again, what you have a lot. Actions speak louder than words, as we should all know, and it's kind of a testament to what happens in life in general. And as much as that's why it's been so hard for Kaspa to get listed on any exchange, because what these exchanges have become so used to now is for the projects themselves to pay them, whether it be pay them in the tokens or just pay them money, whatever it may be. They pay these exchanges to get favor, to get listed on their platform. There hasn't been a currency since Bitcoin, realistically, like Kaspa, where it's been fell on proof of work. So then these exchanges have to build up the accumulation of the assets themselves, and they're not getting paid to get put on board. You have some KRC20 tokens that are getting paid who are paying to get on these platforms, and again, they're meme tokens. That's kind of expected. But with Kaspa being fair on proof of work, decentralized, they're having to, take the long route, and that's part of the reason why. Again, that's why Coinbase have not been listing. And the KI put it here, and now they are risking on and off ramp and custody management for the large corporates and utility companies that we work with. So KRI is literally now saying to Brian Armstrong and Paul Growell and Coinbase, we have a lot of deep connections to Shell, to large corporations, to utility companies. We got a lot of reach, and because you are just simply ignoring us or just not listing us quickly enough, and the fact that you're not staying true to your word of saying you do free listings but actually you only do paid listings, you're going to lose that favor with us. So they're now risking the potential of getting favor and, some form of collaboration of sorts with the KRI and their, partnerships and whatnot, because they are being ignorant to Kaspa. And again, maybe they're just taking their time to build up their portfolio and accumulate more Kaspa. Again, this belief that this address, number 14 here, is in fact Coinbase's one. Been adding pretty much a little bit about another 10 million or so. Maybe actually we can go and copy this one as well and have a look at it as well on Kaspalytics. You can see this wallet here has been adding about 10 odd million or so, something like that, repeatedly. Been adding some more every single week. Should it be Coinbase with one? Again, maybe they're biding their time, but the way the KRI is talking about it, they're now, the way I've been reading it recently, they went from putting an open letter to Coinbase saying, listen to us, They finally got a response from Paul Graw and they're out in contact with the listing team. We then had an update 2 or 3 days ago where they said, we're still talking to them, dialogue's still ongoing, we're going to reach out to them again today. So it sounds like that the dialogue's still ongoing, but they're now just waiting for Kumis to respond back to KRI, back to Kaspa again. And now the KRI is coming out with, I'd like to say more fighting words, in saying that, yeah, now they are risking our partnerships and what we can offer them. You know, they're not going to get any favour with the company that we have a partnership with our large corporations and utility companies that we work with, because they are ignoring Kaspa. So far we've had the KRI just saying, yes, Kaspa's a currency. So the way that people are viewing Bitcoin, like El Salvador regarding Bitcoin, how they're viewing legislation with Bitcoin, they can do the same thing with Kaspa and grandfather Kaspa as well. Talking about collaboration with YZI Labs, which would be very, very huge. And truth be told, I believe there's a possibility of such. Again, this is just speculation, but considering you're seeing Kaspa in constant talks with Binance now, or constant news referring Binance coming up. I highlighted not too long ago, if I go into my community and just search up Marathon real quick so I can find it. We spoke about this post not too long ago as well, where we can see they're talking about the mining pools of Kaspa. You can see Marathons here, but right below it, you've got Binance as well. So we know Binance are also mining Kaspa. We know Binance and Kaspa listing is inevitable. We know the mining pool, again, is coming to an end very, very soon. So for me, there's a chance we could potentially see YZI Labs partnering with Kaspa. Or not partnering, again, wrong choice of words because the Finnish prefer word decentralized, but working alongside KRI, working alongside KEF, and therefore potentially working alongside and building on top of Kaspa, which would be extremely huge. But the biggest one for me, because we got a lot, again, today's stream is a bit all over the place because I didn't have time to organize all my sources because there was so much to talk about. The one that I wanted to talk about is this one, combining with this one. Okay, I got it now. I apologize for just getting a bit dizzy for me clicking over the stream, but here. So this one came from Pierre Rochard, which was again linked to me through people in my community. Again, if you want to know where I'm getting a lot of the information, obviously I have to find myself from my sources, but again, my community right now have been on it recently. Cody in particular, shout my man, who have been, also Suhail as well, both of those two. I say both of two, everyone there are doing their most to learn more about crypto and Kaspa as a whole. We're constantly putting in sources now, which is ultimately letting these streams have more stuff in it as well. But again, the whole premise of me making this community, this free community, was to have a place where we could all just chill and chat and, have fun, but also to learn more about this space. So if you want to go and check it out, again, there's a free server, link in the description in the chat right now, and also my YouTube homepage. And if you want to be even more locked in and maximize the benefit from crypto regarding, live streams exclusively to people part of the executive page, trading picks, alpha information, you name it, stuff that I'll be getting to more later on in the stream, then go check out the what page here. Currently it's a 7-day free trial period. You can join for free. If you enjoy, then by all means come sign up as well. Now, backtracking a little bit. Pierre here said the biggest obstacle for a strategic Bitcoin reserve is not the Fed, Treasury, banks, or even Elizabeth Warren. It's actually Ripple and XRP. They are aggressively lobbying against the SBR by throwing around millions of dollars at politicians, just desperately trying to derail it. Now, Brad Garner did actually reply to this, and it seems to be going back and forth a little bit here. Again, this is, I guess, it's an opinion from Pierre, where he said, they did the same to attack Bitcoin under Biden administration. Obviously, they want to protect their marketing narrative and push their CBDCs built for their platform. And I'm in two minds about this because I do believe that Ripple and XRP have a business model that will allow them to be utilized for payments worldwide. That's currently what their whole premise has been right now. But the difference is not exactly crypto either. What I mean by that is crypto initially meant and built for, for the people. Also a kind of a way to get away from these banking cartels, if you will. Ripple and XRP and their business model requires a centralized system, another banking cartel. And Ripple is the centralized system behind XRP. I still hold XRP. I think I'll still do very well in the cycle. But Pierre makes a very valid point here. And I'm not going to get into too much detail on this stream. Might be a later on in the stream or later on in a different stream. But the reason I highlight this is because Warpcore makes a post about this. Or not Warpcore, KRI again. The KRI makes something about this. Warp core on Kaspa is going to make XRP irrelevant. Warp core is ISO 20022 compliant, and Kaspa, of course, is scalable enough and it's cheap enough to match, if not even surpass XRP. Of course, we'll have to wait and see with 10 BPS coming out soon, smart contracts coming out soon, stablecoins coming out soon. And then, of course, it being decentralized will also give it a bit of favor and a bit of extra protection and security from bad actors and government overreach. Warp core is ISO 20022 compliant and will be building on top of Kaspa with smart contracts. So unless you want a slow, centralized, I'm not so much sure about, well, the US banking system is definitely slow and centralized. But unless you want a slow, centralized and credibly launched project running the banking system based out of the United States, the rest of the world wants something else. A decentralized censorship resistance system that can actually provide, that can actually provably scale and confirm in seconds. Again, KI once more have been all over Twitter, just all today, pretty much, just saying, yeah, we see Kaspa as a currency that could potentially be similar to Bitcoin, how El Salvador predict it to be. That we should see if we can now work with the new rebranded Binance Labs. The fact that Coinbase now, because they're not talking to us, we're now not happy with them, so we may end up losing some favor with our connections to Coinbase, which there might be. This for me is actually quite bullish, because there might be a little bit of an extra nudge to them saying, yes, we are waiting for you to apply to us. If you don't hurry up, then, you know, it's kind of like a little like nudge to them, just saying, apply to us because we have stuff that you might only want yourself. If you don't apply to us, you'll lose favor. So this is quite a big one. KI again doing their job as market makers for Kaspa, and then again saying, you know, Warp core also, when that comes out in due time, will also make XRP irrelevant, which is partly once more why I'm in Kaspa. I hold XRP because I believe it will do well, because I've seen constant research documents and papers from institutions talking about CBDCs incoming, about what XRP wants to do with it. Although seemingly Donald Trump's against CBDCs, and maybe that will be won't work in Ripple's favor. We'll have to wait and see. But this could, if CBDCs, this could again, with Warp core and what Kaspa's building, could generally make other assets, again, quote unquote, irrelevant. I think you'll see many assets stand the test of time. I think XRP has the potential to be one of those that stand for a long time, considering that Ripple have been about longer than Bitcoin. XRP has been about not as long, but the company Ripple has been around for longer than Bitcoin, and they've been building for a very, very long time. I think XRP is likely to be an asset that does survive when the whole crypto cunning happens, but I think there'll be multiple assets that do survive that will be the ones that are sought out. Bitcoin's going to survive as a proof of as a store of value, and you'll see Kaspa, similar to Bitcoin, decentralized, but also be a medium of exchange due to its decentralization. It'll also be able to to significantly take a lot of capital in the market as well. Again, that's my belief, but I've seen KRI been going crazy right now, and all these sources here, which is again just nothing compared to how much we're going to cover in today's stream, is just for me again showcasing right now. We're seeing a lot more pro crypto stuff coming out right now, and the KRI have said so many things today that I'm like, yeah, they are, I mean, understandably they're working with Kaspa, that they are so bullish on Kaspa, and they wholeheartedly believe, like I do, that Kaspa will take over this space, and it's inevitable. So while Kaspa right now is again still struggling in value, currently down now 0.65%, just valued just short of 13 cents, I'm still not worried about short-term price action, because I think long-term will do very, very well. What's up, Crypto Goes Through? So I see that every night when I sleep. I mean, yeah, I hope that Kaspa does take over YouTube. I hope it does, really do. Buffalo 3, what's up, my man? Welcome back to the stream. Piss your king. What's up, my man? Kaspa to the moon, hopefully soon. No Mr. Mars today? Yeah, it's not sure where he is. He's not signed up for duty today. I'm not sure. I'll have to scold him for that later. He'll be watching the replay, I'm sure. What's up, Stephen King? Welcome back to the stream, my man. He's probably still... Yeah, there you go. The jokes are back out. Yeah, sure. Jay usually gives him his phone back so he watch the stream. Yeah, cool. Ridiculous. You guys are bullying him too much. You could do it in Discord, man. You have to bully me on stream as well, man. Free Mars and solidarity, yeah. You think Son Polinsky is Satoshi, or at least he knows him? It's a good question. It's a good question. I haven't got too much of an in-depth opinion on that. In saying that, though, we have this post here where you had Michael Sutton talking about the KRP 14, which I'll get into a little bit. Polinsky then replies to it in a very, very lengthy post about all of this stuff, which again, I might come back to a little bit later on. But the whole reason I highlight this is just because, again, it's Shai then says, Shai, I believe you are Satoshi. Now, again, it's definitely just a little bit of light banter, I'm sure, from Shai in regard to Jonathan Polinsky. But I don't want to think who's Satoshi, as much as I like to say it's Polinsky. No one knows it. And even if he came out and confirmed it, I don't think it matters. If anyone was going to be Polinsky, if anyone was going to be Satoshi, I would say it's Polinsky. But again, because he's been researching crypto for so long, and he's one of the few people. Again, Nick Szabo, who is the creator of smart contracts, stated that Aviv Zohar, who is Polinsky's mentor, and Polinsky himself, those two, they are experts in Bitcoin security, a skill set in scarce supply, meaning that not many people understand Bitcoin, and Polinsky is an expert in it. That's a very, very big deal, and he's not self-proclaimed expert. Polinsky is not a self-proclaimed expert. He's proven himself with Kaspa as part of his proof. But I mean, if he isn't Satoshi, then he probably, as Buffalo says, he probably did know him to some degree, I imagine. What's everyone's thoughts on the smart contract becoming soon? Let me think. I mean, again, I'm not. Oh, actually, I tell a lie. That is not even Shai. That is a. Okay, well, that kind of. That's not even Shai. That's a. Kaspa's best Shai profile picture. Well, again, it's not Shai saying that, but I mean, regardless of whether it's Shai saying that or not, the point I made still stands. That whether somebody is Satoshi Nakamoto or not, to me, is not a big deal. But if it was going to be anyone, it would be him, and I would like to believe he does know him as well. But in regards to smart contracts coming, I mean, that is what Shai actually did say, that smart contracts are coming out sooner than people expect. I'm not holding my breath, because there was a time in the past, which Mr. Miles showed this to us in our community, where Shai said a similar thing about stablecoins coming to Kaspa sooner than we think. And we kind of have that with the Gigawatt stablecoin. Well, that's not even out yet properly. And you kind of have that with the Change Finance with CUSDT, but it's not actually stablecoins. So again, I'm optimistic stablecoins going to come for Kaspa in time for the cycle, and when it does, will be very, very big. But I'm not holding my breath just yet. I think it happened in this quarter. I would be very surprised. I mean, what we do know is that Incurred Labs will be launching their testnet by the end of this quarter, which is testnet to get EVM-based ZK rollups on Kaspa. But that doesn't mean you'll see smart contracts come that soon. But you'll see a significant shift when 10 BPS is done. You'll see all the focus from Crescendo go to smart contracts. What's up, Ballista? Hope you're doing very, very well, man. And DD, what's up? Hope you're doing very, very well. LB, what's up, my man? Welcome back to the stream. Satoshi and something have the same B-Day, the same age. Google it. I'll look into that in due time, my man. I'll look into it. Again, I don't mind speculating about it. I've seen a lot of conspiracies about it, and again, while it's interesting, it's not my ultimate focus, if I'm honest. Like, if he is Satoshi, great. If he's not, it doesn't bother me either way. All that matters to me is that he is the founder of Kaspa, and he is helping Kaspa go to Valhalla. Like, he's going to send Kaspa to the moon. What he's building is so revolutionary, and he's got the accolades to prove it. We'll get into that a little bit later on as well, but I've got something. So again, in regards to accolades here, you can see that Christian double puts here. So by summer, Kaspa will be having 10 BPS per second, which is insane. You'll have smart contract with support of 3000 TPS and much, much more. And it's a very, very good reason to have the likes of Ethereum and Solana to be quite concerned. And that is the fact that I've already showcased proof in the previous streams as well, with Vitalik Buterin, saying that all these decisions with Ethereum have to go through me. And of course, Solana have been struggling a lot and crashing due to the sheer volume on their platform. Kaspa, with these upgrades happening this summer, will be able to compete with the number 2 and number 5 crypto projects in this space, the two of the biggest ecosystems in this space. And that, again, it won't be an instant switch over from Ethereum to Kaspa. That's unrealistic, but I think you'll start seeing a gradual leg up. You start seeing some gradual adoption coming over, and that could be a very, very big deal for me. And for all of us, I believe, as well. You start seeing adoption go through to Kaspa in due time, and that will, in due time, increase the demand as well. This is a picture that sums it all up. Kaspa is Bitcoin security and decentralization plus proof of stakes chain speed. This is one reason why Kaspa's doing so well, and why I think it'll do very, very well. And we got more stuff here that I might come back to a little bit later on, talking about, you know, Michael Sutton, the fact that you got. I made a post about this in my community yesterday, where basically this is again going back to what Kaspa stated earlier about the fact that where was it? Yeah, the KF are working on so much behind the scenes. The KF has made a post here where, inspired by Michael Sutton's fantasized, you know, a next gen gaming like interactive visualizer, but also be talking about the protocols that Kaspa has, stuff like that. The KF now decided to publish an official call for proposal for Kaspa Block DAG visualizer with a minimum of 5k grant. This is an opportunity to contribute to the Kaspa by creating a tool that redefines how users understand and engage with DAG structures. So they're now trying to get, you know, the whole open source element, just saying creators and developers alike, come and create a tool that can, you know, really make Kaspa just explode more as well, in terms of like understanding what Kaspa's building. Because again, even now, the level of understanding that people have in Kaspa, while I like to think I've got a decent amount, I think we all have a decent amount here, there's still so much more we can learn. I'm learning every day more and more about Kaspa. And this regarding, you know, again, the KIP from Michael Sutton here, the Crescendo hard fork, the exact spec and design of the upcoming Kaspa Crescendo is out for public view and discussion. So we're now allowed to actually see whether with 10 BPS as well. Kaspa is not only the ideal peer-to-peer currency for the planet, but also becoming a sandbox for developers. That's what the KF is doing. So Kaspa right now is, again, decentralized and quick and cheap. It's the ideal currency for the world, and Warp Core is going to help that much as well in making it also make XRP irrelevant, because it's also going to be decentralized that XRP won't have. But it's also going to become, again, like I said, a sandbox for developers, so everyone can build on top of Kaspa. That is one reason once more why Kaspa is, for me, a gem of a project, and why when I see it at values of 13-14 cents, I'm kind of just chilling. I'm just chilling right now. I'm not bothered at all, because again, I see what they're building, and I understand the level of adoption that's going to come through in due time with that. And regarding KRI a little bit more so again, or regarding Trump, heartening this once more that in Trump's initial inauguration, or when he first took office, he didn't speak about Bitcoin or crypto at all, but he did talk about, you know, what he wanted to make America safe again, also to make America affordable for energy. And that is a crucial element to KRI again, because the KRI, alongside Warp Core, also have the gigawatt stablecoin, which is in the energy sector. So, again, Trump's inauguration could be extremely bullish for Kaspa, in particular. So I'm all for it, and the KRI I think are gonna, when smart contracts come KRI are already doing their job as market makers, and smart contracts come on board for Kaspa, and you can see KRI actually launched their project on Kaspa as well. I think the adoption could be quite significant quite quickly, and it'll be gradual. And in terms of the actual sheer level of adoption coming through in due time, it'll be gradual, but I think it will still be significant enough to definitely cause some FOMO and some hype. I love looking at the Bitcoin heat map and all these liquidity taken up and down. I mean, yeah, the Bitcoin heat map looks crazy right now. I haven't looked at it too much recently, but I'm not too bothered by the short-term action for Bitcoin. I did see someone mention about this potentially being the top for crypto because of I think something that apparently Trump had done, and no. I think we've still got a lot more to run. If you look at the heat map, you can look at the funding heat map, which I'll load that up right now as well. You can see right now the heat map for all projects right now, which is here. You see the funding heat map right now shows that Trump right now, even Trump coins died down. We can even check that out actually real quickly. We can see that the Trump heat map has cooled down quite a bit, and it's just hovering comfortably around 7 billion right now. It's not really doing much, and that's effectively what's being shown here as well. You know, everything right now is cooled off again, which is quite funny actually, considering what we're about to see coming to the space very, very soon. I'll come up to some more Kaspa news in a second, because what's coming through the space again very, very soon is insane. So again, Blackwell didn't sell any Bitcoin. They bought more yesterday. Senator Loomis had tweeted out recently, big with the Bitcoin B, things are coming. That's very interesting. Followed by this post here. This just in. Publicly listed Phantom Holdings announced a plan to allocate up to 50% of excess cash to Bitcoin. More crypto adoption. Cool, we'd love to see it. Michael Saylor released a framework for the United States of America to make an $81 trillion by establishing a Bitcoin strategic reserve. So they can make 81 trillion. And why is that a big deal? Well, because right now, America have over 30 odd trillion dollars worth of debt. So if they make a Bitcoin reserve, they could actually alleviate all their debt. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, established by Bitcoin Reserve Capital, creating 16 to 81 trillion in wealth for the US Treasury, providing a pathway to offset national debt. That is huge. And this is why I think Trump's going to also launch one. In fact, there's a post from CZ here, where TZ also states that a Bitcoin Reserve in the United States is pretty much confirmed. So, again, we are early enough to where we're going to see a lot more adoption coming through very, very soon. Lai Fink says that he wants the SEC to approve a tokenization of bonds and stocks, which does mean crypto gets more adoption. Tokenization basically means built on top of a blockchain platform. Tokenization done through blockchain. So they're basically now trying to say that everything, from bonds to stocks to real estate to commodities, everything will be transacting through a blockchain or that sort of infrastructure, a layer 1, which hopefully will be Kaspa in the future as well. Once they have all the KI projects launched on Kaspa with smart contracts and 10 BPS, and of course Daglight as well. But all the massive wealth, all the high net worth individuals, they want layer 1, they want blockchain, they want this crypto technology to be the infrastructure for the entire financial system. That's why I think XRP is doing well right now, because it's been building that for a while. But again, Kaspa has the advantage of being decentralized. It gives it also a little bit of a head start. Again, he said the same thing here. He said it in an interview here. I'll be linking this all information in my community. Go check it out there as well. Senator Loomis, officially named as the chair of the Senate Banking Subcommittee on Digital Assets. Her, alongside Tom Emmer, and alongside, I think it was Mike Flood as well. Those three, who are all very, very pro-crypto, are now the leading members, chairman, vice chairman, leading members of the subcommittee which are talking about crypto. So while Trump's inauguration speech didn't talk about crypto at all, this is why I wasn't worried about that in the slightest, because he launched his meme token, which shows he was still bullish on crypto, or at least wanted to make money off it. Again, you can view that how you want to. But also, the fact that he's now, you see all these sort of developments coming out, talking about regulations coming through very, very soon. Morgan Stanley CEO says the banks and Morgan Stanley is working with regulators to offer crypto transactions. They're actually doing it now. Trump said the United States will be the world capital for AI and crypto. One of the key things that we talk about quite a lot in my community, of course, is Kaspa, but in the executive channel in particular as well, we talk a lot about AI. A lot of the big picks and plays we'll be making is regarding AI. I made a new pick in there recently. I think it did very, very well. I think it's quite similar to ARC. People should know what ARC's about. I think AI is going to be a very, very big factor, and Trump is wanting to make America the world capital for AI and crypto. So to me, that means crypto is likely to go higher for this cycle and years to come as well. And AI is still early enough. That's why I'm still bullish, even with Tau being where it's at right now. Currently down to $376. I still think Tau's got a good amount of legs left in it. It's still early enough. AI is going to become a big thing, I believe. I think Tau can do very well. I think Desync can do exceptionally well as well in due time. When I can actually type it in, because I think Desync usually do very, very well. Again, it's currently down right now. I called it at 15 cents, so it's currently 2x from when I called it. It peaked at 50. But I think Desync could be a very good one as well. There are other picks as well that I've disclosed privately as hidden gems to those who are part of the executive community here that are AI based. And so far, from when I got into them, I'm up about, I think like 5x, give or take, maybe 6x. And I think I'll run a lot higher. And when I put it into the community equally, it's still up about, 3x as well. But there's a lot of big plays to be made. I think Air's going to be a big one in regards, and as well Kaspa. That's once again what I'll talk about in the community. So if you want to know more, again, 7-day free trial. Made a lot of big plays already. Apple's one we made, it wasn't even AI, but Apple one here. Made a 5.5x with that one here. We also got into Mother here, which again was based on the back of the Trump memes at the time, which made a 6x on that here. And that happened very quickly. Happened 2 or 3 days ago now. This is 1 MRG here, which is currently down, but this one we also did make a 6x on, and I think it'll come back as well. And this again, in regards to AI, it's one of the biggest plays we made was actually an AI pick. XO course, we made a 25x on this one. So again, I see a lot more opportunity coming through, and Trump definitely said he's going to start accelerating the adoption coming through with crypto and AI, which means we're going to see more opportunities come into the space as well, more ways to make money. And of course, the profits I'm making this, I personally put it back into Kaspa because I think Kaspa is going to do extremely well this cycle and cycles to follow. So if you want to learn more, I have a free community we can check out and learn more, chill chat and learn more. And if you want to be even more locked in, maximize the benefits from crypto, even more so than the community already provides regarding trading picks, regarding alpha information, regarding live streams exclusively for the executive as well. Hidden gems, you name it, then come check out the what page again. Link in the chat description, also on my homepage as well. There's a lot more coming to the space. So yeah, I mean, while trying to keep emotions in check, I'm very excited. I think we've still got a lot more higher highs to come, and that's also proven again by the fact we're still in a cool-off period of Bitcoin sitting around 100k. And it gets better from here. In Trump's remote address to WEF, the World Economic Forum, just now, he said unleashing US energy will make America the world capital for AI and crypto. Again, energy. Again, Kaspa. Huge. The US has the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on the earth, and we're going to use it. Not only will this reduce the cost of virtually all goods and services, it will make US a manufacturing superpower and the world capital of AI and crypto. So obviously not talking about renewable energy here, but I think it will also play a part into that as well. And the KRI, while focusing predominantly on renewable energy, is energy in general as well. So that could also help out Kaspa as well, in my belief. And then probably the biggest announcement here, which again was shout out to Suhail, who let me know just before my stream went live. I had to load this one up. Trump has already signed now crypto executive order to create a national digital asset stockpile. So Trump has now signed crypto executive order for a national digital asset stockpile. That is extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. So in due time, we'll start seeing more ETFs filed. In fact, in that regard, we have a post, XRP and Solana futures contracts that already come through from CME, pending until February 10th. So we'll likely see an inflow of application for XRP and Solana futures ETFs. So you're going to start seeing more ETFs coming through very quickly. You'll start seeing more developments regarding crypto adoption. You might see even Kaspa get some favor because they did donate to Donald Trump as well. Remember that. And also, the part that I'm also interested about, which is why I'm saying I think the market right now is in a bit of a lull, kind of waiting, because Trump's also said he's going to demand lower interest rates. Despite the fact that we're seeing inflation right now, and it's going up higher and higher, and therefore Jerome Powell is kind of like, we're not going to see as many this year. We've seen a lot of speculation about not seeing many more rate cuts. Trump's saying, no, I'm going to demand more. And will he be able to do that? Again, I can't say for sure, but if he does, of course, rate cuts does cause markets to start rallying more so, as it means it alleviates more pressure from the economy, allowing more money to flow back into the investment side of things. So that can definitely help out Kaspa and crypto to rally higher as well. So the next FOMC meeting's on the 29th, which is about 6 days away from now. So potentially we could see some rate cuts coming through. If not, we might see a small pullback on the daily. But then going into February, I'm expecting to see a lot more momentum with crypto, Bitcoin and Kaspa following all the developments, potential Binance listing for Kaspa, potentially more collaborations and partnerships. Again, Johnny, the executive vice president of the KEF, did mention they're currently negotiating with another massive market maker, as well as also American exchanges and on-chain trading. So you're going to see a lot more coming to Kaspa in that regard, I believe, in the next couple of months, potentially even the next couple of weeks. We'll have to wait and see. KRI is going to be talking more and more about what they're building. You're going to see, this sort of stuff, while frustrating, you start seeing this stuff become irrelevant because this sell won't hold up anymore. Because Kaspa's going to have too much momentum on everything they're building, and with the momentum coming through with crypto as well. The SEC has launched a new crypto task force led by Commissioner Pierce. She is, quote unquote, her nickname is Crypto Mum, or Mom. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, the American, but she's meant to be. Right now, we haven't seen Paul Atkins take over just yet. So right now, the acting chairman is Mark Yader, but he is now appointed Commissioner Hester Pierce, who's crypto mom, to be leading the new crypto task force, aiming to establish a clear regulatory framework for crypto in this industry. That is huge news once more. We're seeing again. Trump has been in office for 3 days, by the way. It feels like a month, I'm not going to lie. For how much I've seen information was, it feels like Trump's been in office for a good few weeks. It's been 3 days. 3 days, and he's already now signed an executive order for crypto. You're seeing frameworks coming out now. You're hearing Larry Fink, Morgan Stanley, and many more, Bank of America, all these people now saying, yes, we are talking regulated, we are ready for crypto. Saying big things are coming. You've got CZ saying, yeah. You've got Warren Buffett here, who's increased Berkshire Hathaway's holding of Bitcoin-friendly Brazilian digital bank Nubank. That's quite big for XRP, actually, because XRP and Nubank are in close partnership. But again, you're seeing all the level of adoption coming through. CZ again saying, pretty much was confirmed. Cynthia Lunas again saying, Bitcoin, we can cut our debt in half in 20 years. I encourage people to save Bitcoin for their retirement, for the future. There's so much, and again, this I've kind of glossed over most of these sources here. I haven't gone into too much detail because there's too much, and if I do that, I'll be talking for 3 hours, and I don't think I can do that. I'll be retweeting most of the stuff. I'll be putting posts in my community. There's so much that even this information that I have not put in, that I'm not talked about here, that I'm going to be giving just to the people who are part of the executive channel, to get more alpha information, to get ahead, and also get a bit of a rundown of what it means. But what we're seeing right now in this space is explosive. All I can clarify is just explosive what we're seeing. And Kaspa, again, they've got a lot incoming for itself. A lot incoming. We're going to see the retail adoption coming through with these exchanges like Binance and Coinbase and, OKX and, Crypto.com, Gemini, you name it. You'll see them come through in due time. But what's going to really help Kaspa solidify itself and gain favor and start getting adoption properly in regards to institutional adoption is the smart contracts, is the 10 BPS, is the developers building on top of it, which again, the KEF are doing that. They're getting developers to build on top of Kaspa, making Kaspa a sandbox for developers. The KRI will be launching their projects again, market makers again adoption for Kaspa. Marathon, of course, money. There's so much. Again, I'm trying to pluck this out of my head right now. I'm trying to get my words out, and this is sometimes why when I do videos I write a script, because again, it's easier structured. There's so much coming for Kaspa that it's hard to depict it into just an hour a day. Again, why I made the community, so we can ultimately just have a place we can all talk about Kaspa and crypto in general to learn more. Again, links in the chat on my homepage, but there's so many more opportunities to come to this space for Kaspa. For crypto, AI is going to be a big thing. That's one of a lot of the what I deem to be extremely important alpha information that I put in my executive community has been regarding AI, and once more a testament to why the picks that I've been making have been relatively profitable. I think I've been very profitable actually, and a lot of them have been regarding AI as well, because AI again seems to be the thing that the thing that AI and crypto are the two fastest growing infrastructures right now in the world. Crypto's outgrowing the speed of the internet. AI's outgrowing everything. So that's why I think you've seen such a massive flow of AI products recently, and why I think projects that are AI based will do very, very well. Even while a lot of stuff is down right now, I think it's just a matter of time. AM3 is going to squeeze up top, probably is, yeah. Are we any clearer on when the 10 BPS is happening on the mainnet? Was it end of April or earlier? We haven't got an exact date confirmation, Brett. We just know it's going to be happening sometime during April, but I'm sure we'll hear more about it once we get closer on. We're still about 2 months off from that anyways. 100% said you were taken out by CIA. I mean, we can speculate, but I can't say that for sure. We will drink and feast if I had to see my friends. I believe so. I believe so as well. Yes, Buffalo 3 states I always forget. Don't forget the like button, share, and subscribe for more. We're doing the streams daily. 100 and... God, how long? 100 and... I think 180 days in a row. Let me check real quick. About 178 days in a row of streaming. That's nuts. Yeah, that's insane. If you love this stream, leave a like, share, and subscribe for more. Mr. Mars, welcome back. I'm on PC problems. Oh, so now you're having PC problems. Only I can do that. You're not allowed to take my spotlight. Water cooling issues. Kind of a big deal. I don't know the extent of damage. Well, hopefully, hopefully you can get that fixed, my man. I'm sorry to hear that. I might have to sell some for my cafe to replace the damaged parts. Oh gosh, God, that sounds like that's. I think criminals get worse. Selling your Kaspa, God. Oh, that hurts my soul, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you can find a way to not have to sell your Kaspa for it. More extended the run will go higher. More extended the run, the higher it will go. I mean, yes, again, you're completely right. That's why, again, I can't attest, and no one can attest to where the cycle top's going to be. We don't know. But what we're seeing right now, 3 days after Trump's taken over, is crypto frameworks and policies and signing and sealing, all this stuff coming out 3 days in. And this potentially could lead to an explosive 2-month rally, and then a call off, if not top there, or potentially it goes on for longer. As you're now going to have a lot of massive institutions. Again, you're seeing Think talk about it, you're seeing Morgan Stanley talk about it, you're seeing Bank of America talking about it, you're seeing these massive FIs and trade files talking about, oh yeah, we want to get into crypto desperately. So that may lead to a longer rally. And then again, this information that I disclosed privately to the executives, which does lead to the belief that the top again, while we don't know where it may be, when the top does come in, when the pullback happens going into the bear cycle, maybe it's not too aggressive. Maybe, again, if you want to know more, you're going to have to check it out. 7-day free trial period, alongside, if you sign up $49.99, you get grandfathered in at that price. When we do increase it, you don't have to pay any more. But there's a lot more. Again, the opportunities again is mind blowing. I've got too many sources to really get into any depth here. But there's about 15 sources here all talking about how much Bitcoin and crypto is going to start exploding. And all these sources here talking about what Kaspa are building and what's going to do for in the space as well. The big one, of course, for me, the KRI, and talking about how it's going to make XRP irrelevant. That is huge, because XRP, I think, is XRP again. XRP and therefore Ripple's been around longer than Bitcoin. So if Kaspa can come out and make them irrelevant, that's a big deal for me. And I wouldn't be against it. Much as I do hold XRP, and I'm kind of bullish on XRP, and I've already made a 6x in it. I wouldn't be against it, because I think Kaspa has the potential to do that. For what they are building is as quick, to my knowledge. I mean, it should be able to match the speeds of XRP. I think I saw something a while about XRP being able to transact, billions of dollars in 4 seconds. Kaspa could equally transact that sort of volume as well. Maybe slightly longer right now. With 10 BPS, it'll be able to reach that. And that'll be a very big deal. Trump and his advisors are waiting for the right time to announce Bitcoin Reserve. Markets will explode. Or when it does, yeah, Bitcoin's going to jump. Bitcoin with a Bitcoin Reserve announcement confirmed could honestly jump, I would say 20% on the daily. And that's insane for Bitcoin. But I think a confirmation of Bitcoin Reserve could cause Bitcoin to jump like that. I think it's very possible to see a massive candle for Bitcoin on the announcement of that. Tomorrow will be a crash based on the charts. What do you think? I don't know. Based on TA, potentially, considering that Bitcoin has double topped here. So potentially, yes, that could be a potential reason for it, double top. So you could see a more correction. But again, based on what Trump's announced today and what's potentially incoming, that could not come to fruition. It really does depend. As much as TA is important, I mean, you may be doing, if you're based off charts, you're based off TA. I think TA is important to help you kind of gauge the zones and levels of resistance and whatnot, which does, again, lead to the belief that you can see a correction of Bitcoin and coming down more. But real developments, if you get Trump announcing Bitcoin Reserve tomorrow, TA be done. TA doesn't matter. TA is good to give you, I use TA just to help me understand my zones. I understand there's a level of resistance here, which has helped me out to look, you see it rebound off here. It's currently consolidating in this zone right now. I know my zones, but I don't think. I think it's the real developments that will cause the project to actually do any significant moves or lack of thereof. It's amazing what can happen if you don't have a puppet running the country. You know what I mean? FOMC expect to keep interest rates at current level 29th after the dropping them last month. Yeah, that's what we've been hearing as well. Definitely. The only reason why I'm saying we'll have to wait and see is because, again, Trump stated this. Trump stated he's going to demand lower interest rates. So, you know, I'm not sure how much influence he has over Jerome Powell as now he's president, but if he demands lower rates, we get them. That can be very, very big. Although we do know that Japan are apparently planning to increase rates as well. So I have to wait and see. We back. Let's go. What's up, Christ and Kaspa? Have you done very, very well, man? Crescendo, hard fork, J, fork. Yeah, crescendo hard fork. Yeah, it's going to be a very, very big deal. That's what Michael Sutton spoke about here. You can now see it for public review and discussion about it. So that, again, we'll see some more stuff coming out for that. They're in the end game for Crescendo, which is very big. And yeah, there's of course NFTs coming up very, very soon. Actually, there's one thing I forgot. We're about to wrap up today's stream. One thing I forgot is very, very bullish, is coming from Kango. I'll show it actually real quick because I've got it. It's in the Telegram right now. When my Telegram stops lagging, because my Telegram's lagging like hell right now. Or is it crashing? So I'm having PC problems as well. Always. So you can see here. Kango made some very big. I put this in my community already as well. So Michael Saylor and Marathon had a meeting with Trump, and there's a belief that's very likely it was about Bitcoin and possibly also Kaspa as well. And they were maybe they were mentioned because again, Marathon do mine Kaspa. Marathon apparently is going to help with the Bitcoin reserve and maybe advise Trump to invest in Kaspa for the USA. I mean, Kaspa has already donated to Trump, so I'm not against the possibility of such. So that's speculation, but it's big news either way. But the big part for me as well was announced a little while back, on Saturday, just gone. Kraken mentioned KRC20 will be listed soon. So that could be good for potentially Kango and other KRC20 projects. Their market maker mentioned that they're definitely first in line for potential listings. So there you go. Kraken can be listing KRC20 very, very soon. And Wintermute has stated that Kango's first in line. So ETA, next 2 to 4 weeks. Binance will be interested in KRC20 soon after Kaspa listing. NFT in progress, more content, short form development, more exchange lists coming. Very, very bullish. Kango's dropped some absolute bombshells there for me. I'm very, very happy about that. So it's more alpha stuff. And this information, again, if you just want to know firsthand and find out before these live streams, to go and check out the free community. That was put in the KRC20 channel. And if you want to know even more alpha information ahead of time, then go check out the executive page where we talk about everything regarding educational trading stuff, trading information, trading picks, white alert, weekly private live streams, you know, much more we provide in there. 7-day free trial, go check it out. Link in the description chat, also on my homepage. Go sign up if you like what you see. We welcome you there. If you don't, then that's fine. Use on for free, get a little bit, see if you like it, and that's fine. One more questions. They updated their roadmap today. Jay said end of March now. Did they? Did they so? If that's the case, that's huge. Oh, there you go. We'll turn the corner last few miles for Crescendo. Yeah, so it looks like they are now up there. Okay, so now it looks like the end of March, just up to date right now. Well, there you go. Again, that's huge, huge news. Several updates have been shared recently about Crescendo hard fork, the current state of support, remaining technology work to do, the target timeline to work. So yeah, because the Crescendo come through sooner than we expect. End of March will be huge. We'll talk about this more actually in tomorrow's stream. I can talk about it in tomorrow's stream as well. I'll put the information again in my community. Go check it out there as well. But yeah, that's we're we're in the end game definitely for Crescendo, which is extremely bullish. There's no way I pay 33% tax on my gains for crypto. I'd rather move to Belgium before they get one Kaspa out of my bags. Yeah, I know that feeling, man. It's shameless. Move to Salvador, 0 tax on crypto, surf all day. Or move to Dubai, both of them 0 tax on crypto. Working on Spanish already, you know it. Vamos. If XRP has contracts, it won't do. If XRP has the contracts, it won't matter who is better. Yes, you're right, But Kaspa are going to start building the contracts and connections as well, because of their technology. And KRI, KF are being market makers, bringing them more market makers to Kaspa. So Kaspa, while early, they will have the contracts and connections themselves and will start building up in due time. It might be late. That's what I'm saying. Warp Core says it will make them irrelevant. That's not a overnight thing. It'll be probably a 10, 20 years thing. But I think Kaspa has the potential to make them irrelevant because it's decentralized. What's up, Devious Me? Welcome back to the stream, man. Very, very good. Also on my phone, I get it out every 10 minutes. Apologies for that, my man. And hit the like button shows. Hit the like button to you, bro. 180 shows. Yeah, 180 almost is insane. Currently 44 likes is nuts. Thank you everyone once more for being here every single day, learning more and more. YouTube Premium is worth every cent. I don't have it myself. Probably should. TK so far. Are you invested in Kaspa ecosystem system at all? I am curious if you know anything about Kira. I do know about Kira. That is, I'm not sure anything about it recently. I know that's the token that CG, Crypto Galaxy, was shilling when he dumped everything else to get into Kiro. I don't know if he's still in it. I'm not in any of these right now. Still not. I do plan to be in due time. The ones that I do like are like Nacho, Kango, Kaspa Gold, KDAO. I'm not particularly fussed on Kiro, if I'm honest. Nothing against the project. It's just, after what happened with CG, I just try and keep my distance from any of the potential drama. Kiro might make a bag. I haven't looked into the project. I don't know. I'm not trying to fuck Kiro. I've not looked into the project. I just know that CG is a part of it, or seen one of the bigger holders of it. I mean, I can look at the holders real quick, see what it's like. Coin Exchange, and then I don't know who these are here. There might be exchanges. There might be, larger holders. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Kiro could do alright. It's got some decent listings, but it needs a lot more. I think the ones that are here earlier will do very, very well. Even Conan being down west, I think Conan will do very, very well. I think Bert will do well. Kaspa goes is one of my hidden gem favorites. Well, I say hidden gems, it's not hidden gem, but it's one of the ones that I actually think deserves more recognition. I think Kaspa goes to be a very, very big one. Well, don't worry, I'll be definitely putting in my community. We'll all read it there, and I'll make when my stream tomorrow. Even though I might make a video tomorrow, and I might actually cover it in more detail there as well. I'm saying the contract the banks. Oh yeah, I know you're referring to contract the banks, but again, the KRI have part of their partnerships, while they're like Shell, DHL, Hyundai, KRI have partnerships with banks as well. So again, that does give Kaspa some favour. That's what also Warp Core will help them as well. Get Warp Core after 2022, they'll get Kaspa in connection to banks. So where XRP does have the contracts with them, Kaspa could start, stealing the clients, if you will, potentially. Again, it's speculation, of course. When listing at Binance, tough to say right now. We know the mining pool comes to an end in just 4 days' time, and then we believe it'll be sometime between then and 10th of February. If not, let's wait and see. Maybe after 10 PPS. We know they're mining Kaspa, so on testnet. So it's a matter of time for me, really. I'm hoping it'll come soon, but I'm not too bothered. I think what Kaspa's building is just going to be really, really solid, and what's going to come in the future will be insane as well. But with that being said, thank you all everyone for watching today's stream. It was a bit of a jumping all over the place one today, if I'm honest. I didn't get time to properly structure it, which is a bit mistake on my behalf. I'll do better tomorrow, I apologise. But there's a lot of stuff coming. Really. And I think Kaspa's in a very strong position. The KRI are definitely putting more of their foot down right now, which would be very good as well. And we're seeing the level of adoption. This is probably the biggest update of the day that we've seen. Crypto now, an executive order has been signed for a national digital asset stockpile. That's big, and we're going to see a lot more coming through. I'll be putting information of this, retweeting it on my Twitter, which you can go follow as well. My Twitter account is here. I'll link it in the chat. But we also be posting it to my community again. Some of it will be exclusive to those who are part of the executive page here, the what page. But equally, if you want to learn more about crypto and Kaspa, come to the free one, and you'll be even more locked in. Then come and join the what page right now. It's an important moment. Be at Bank of demand 0.5%. Wait and see. I'm going to take a risk and sell half my bag for Kaspa. I've already sold my alts. Good luck to you, DD. I hope it does the best for you, my man. I mean, hopefully, I would be happy if that happened. Will you get into Kaspa right now? Or if they're trying to, I mean, it could drop a little bit more. I'm not too sure, but I'll just, again, not financial advisor. My only thing I can say is time in the market is better than trying to time the market. If you're trying to time the absolute bottom, you might miss the pump. Trading on discretion, my man. That's all I can say. I think Kaspa could come down more depending on the incoming FOMC meeting and whatnot. But at the same time, with Trump now really accelerating adoption with crypto, you might see a leg up soon. We'll have to wait and see. But at the same time, Kaspa has been holding very strong, above 10 cents for a while. And even now, recently 11 cents. So if it comes down, I don't think it'd be too significant either way. But again, being said, thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoy, leave a like. Almost 50 likes. That's 2 or 50 likes. Hit 50 likes, please. 50 likes. Share with your friends and subscribe for more. If you want to know more about crypto and Kaspa, come check out the free community. And if you want to be even more locked in, come check out the executive page here, where we're even more locked in. You have a 7-day free trial period. You can join for free. And yeah. If you enjoy it, then by all means come sign up. Get grandfathered in at this price for the rest of your life. What happened with CG? I'm confused. CG basically just dumped a load of these other coins he was holding, because they weren't listening to him, and just aped into Kiro. And you know, there's a whole. In fact, if you're in my community, Ali, if you're in my free community here, one of the channels is called. One of the channels in there is called Community Warning. And in that channel, you can see some of the posts that happened about it, where people are talking about it. So you can find out more about that then. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a great day, good evening, good night. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Take care now.